Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Simmons. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. line, they can still get a first down without scoring. Design quarterback run. Oh, the ball is out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but
and the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here.
42 Slider. 4-2.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He could go. Past the 20. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Alabama.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. To throw, it's Sayin. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Second down now after the sack. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's intercepted again. That's now 5 here in the first quarter. Are you kidding me?
He didn't really feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Past the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. With the catch, it's Singleton. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Russell. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And it's a solid return after the interception. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. He finds some space. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll try to run for the first down. They make the tackle, but the offense set up for the first down in the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to pass, it's Sayin. Makes a quick grab. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes the handoff. It's Lee. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Grab down the middle. It's Meadows. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Dropping back. It's Russell. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Direct snap to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Got pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. They go with a direct snap. And the Sun Devils look to keep this drive moving.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. On the run, it's Brown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down and goal for the offense. To the air, it's Sayan. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. That's a design quarterback keeper. He breaks free. Here he goes. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Looking for his back. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Excitement there in the final play of the first half. A great effort, but they get him down. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And here's the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40. The offense going with the hurry up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
At the 37-yard line. Second down coming up.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks an open space. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Hampton. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, tied. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Handoff heading left. Breaks free. First down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear. At the 20, crosses the 10. Touchdown, ASU. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. To the air. It's Russell. Finds his man. It's Singleton. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Here we go on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. But this is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And he brought down to the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
That's reeled in. It's Peters. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the 1st down. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Sayan. Caught by the receiver. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Finds his target. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
And the Sun Devils come to the line with first and goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
You talk about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Back to pass. It's Sayan. Touchdown, Arizona State, as they come roaring back now. That's a crucial scorebook. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
To his right side there for the completion. And he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Remember last time they were on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bama. Way too much speed on that play.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset or controller. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. Is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Dropping back, it's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So second down after the incompletion.
42, Spider.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simmons. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Looks right and lets it fly. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
QB keeper all the way. He gets loose. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Grinding away on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Makes the grab. It's Meadows. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Testing the right side here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now big decision coming up here on fourth.
They've been stopped in their first 2 fourth down attempts. Here comes number 3. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's an out route, the catch made. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher.
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Lee. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's free around the 15. Here he goes. Past the 50. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. Here's the handoff. And he'll be brought down here on the final play of this game. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Oh, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to